The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, February 7th. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up. And when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN. You get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Earn up to $750 per month on your sports gambling transactions. Go to edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you listen to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, February 7th. And the discipline paid off. It paid off well. We're going to talk all about it, but man, we also got some big news. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Nobody knows nothing. Somebody knows. Double the price, but no one touches Dundee.
Howdy. And a good day to you. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there. Hit that like, subscribe. Spotify, iTunes, Apple. Everything. Everything, all right? Stitcher. They still do that thing? Get it going. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the Ryan and Rush Show, and also make sure you check out the College Basketball Experience pregame show every single day. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. How are you, brother?
I need to start showing some discipline on these Thursdays. I had a losing night. Damn it, I hate these. OVC killed me tonight.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight. I told you I was coming in laser focused. I was not losing these fucking Thursdays. So I said, hey, I'm out. I'm out on these. I'm just going to focus. I was laser focused. And when you're laser focused, you find yourself, up about $712. So good day. We'll talk about it. But first, we got breaking news here. Mike Woodson, Indiana. He has announced that he is ready to step down at the end of the season.
Yep.
Didn't they just re-up him? Great job at doing that, by the way. Didn't they just re-up him like in the past calendar year?
I think 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Either way, the Indiana job appears to be open. We know Florida State and Miami are already open, but now you add in the Indiana Hoosiers. And like I mentioned a couple episodes ago, I think there's a great shot that you're getting North Carolina, Syracuse, Georgia Tech. I'm forgetting some other ones. Arizona State could be one. There was the Big East. I was thinking of one. Which one was it? I don't know. Or maybe it was the Big 12. Cincinnati. You could have a number of job openings for a lot of blue bloods / teams with national championship history, Final Four history. This might be the biggest. I don't know. I think Carolina will be the biggest, but this is right there with it. Your thoughts on the Mike Woodson tenure and where these Hoosiers should turn to.
The Indiana tenure, underwhelming. He's sitting at 77-49, 36-36 in the Big Ten. That's not Indiana good. And I think we agree that with Purdue's success over these last couple of years, getting to a national championship, being the dominant team in the Big Ten, there's a lot of pressure on this hire. Indiana, there's no reason Purdue should be this much better than Indiana. It's a proud program. They're going to pay a shitload, just like they did for Cignetti in football. Football being good helps this basketball hire. We talk about be good in football. This helps. Who do I think they'll turn to? Noah will probably talk about it. I mean, Dusty May, I think, has got to be the number one option. He's a former manager there. He's had success at FAU. He's already turned Michigan around in year number one. If he does turn it down, I would assume he's going to get the job offered to him. I would look at Chris Beard. I think Chris Beard is a former Bob Knight guy, just like Dusty May. He's already flipped Ole Miss. He won at Texas. He got to the national championship at Texas Tech. He's won wherever he's gone. He had a little dust up, no charges. Those would be my two guys.
When do you break away from the Bobby Knight thing, though? I mean,
in terms of being related to him?
Yeah. At this point, you've gone down this well quite often.
Yeah. But it's Mike Woodson, though, and Chris Beard. Like, I just think Chris Beard's a hell of a basketball coach that's won wherever he's been, and he happened to have worked for Bob Knight. It's not, oh, my God, we got to get a Bob Knight guy. I think it's just you check the box of Bob Knight on both those guys. I think they're both more than qualified. And quite frankly, I think both would win in Indiana and get it back to being where it belongs.
Yeah. Would Mick Cronin take the job?
That's a good name. That's a really good name. Now
he hates all this fucking travel. His house just burned down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
that's a good name.
Why not just leave then? Yeah, I don't know, man. These NBA guys never work out. I know we were talking about this over the year. Shit, since we've ever done the show, I feel like from Clyde Drexler to Chris Mullen to Jawan Howard, Patrick Ewing, Damon Stoudemire, you're seeing Penny Hardaway, Avery Johnson, just a slew of players. They all suck at coaching college basketball. And the main reason to me is they're different sports. I know it's basketball, but they're different fucking sports. The NBA players are so pampered. It is really a different sport to me. Like, it's not really comparable. I can't even name like a coach that came straight from the NBA down to college that didn't have a college background before, because you can't say Pitino because he was, or whoever. Yeah. But there's never been one that was born in the NBA. I mean, at least in recent history, unless I'm forgetting someone that just jumped down and dominated. I would love to know one. I don't think there's one that just jumped down and was great.
Definitely have not exceeded expectations. Like maybe you get like a Jawan Howard to Noah, what Michigan did the first couple years where they could go on a little bit of a magical run in March, or Penny. Penny's been okay for the most part, but I
think Penny's going to be the best one because he has the potential to go deep into March still. Yeah.
Would you agree that there's never been a better time to take the Indiana job too? There's not you're going to have pressure because
it's a football school now.
But yeah, I know. But you're not following like a Hall of Famer. You're following Mike Woodson and Archie Miller and Tom Creed. You're getting Indiana, I think, at the best time in terms, like, you don't have to follow the legend that we always talk about.
Yeah.
And I want to see Indiana good again. I like Indiana.
What about Richard Pitino?
He's more of a city
He's
guy.
already filled the once in the Big Ten.
Yeah, but that was at Minnesota. That's a hard job.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Out of alcohol, by the way. Just working with whatever's in the kitchen.
Are you forecasting you're gonna
almost poured up a cooking wine? Just fucking let me just sip this fucking thing.
Are you forecasting that you're gonna pick St. John's drinking wine like fucking Rick Pitino over there? What the fuck's going on over here? Hey, Dan Hurley should take the job. That'll fucking fuck with UConn fans.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be fucking great?
I'm trying to think. I mean, they're gonna throw out the crazy names like Brad Stevens, Billy Donovan, and Scott Drew.
Those are there every big hire.
Scott Drew.
I mean, you have to pursue them.
Yeah.
You have to pursue them.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's going to be fascinating. This offseason is going to be very, very fascinating from a coaching point of view.
Excited. Can't wait to learn my fate.
God. What kind of body language is that?
Yeah.
Maybe Tom Izzo will take it.
They're talking Byington in the chat. I told you, Pat 40 dropped that article.
Byington, I think actually would be pretty good. It's just I don't know if they would go. 1 year of Vandy is quick. The expectations at Indiana basketball are different than Indiana football. I know Indiana football just went to the playoff, but you're expected to fucking win big every year at Indiana basketball, even though they haven't done it in 20 years.
Yep. I mean, it's crazy though to think that Carolina, Indiana, Syracuse, and maybe some of the other ones. I mean, how many national champions? Villanova could be. You could have Villanova, Syracuse
thrown out there.
Yeah.
Speaking of names, Jay Wright.
But think about this though: Villanova, Syracuse, Indiana, Carolina, UNLV, Georgia Tech,
Cincinnati. I mean,
Miami. How many Final Four appearances and national championship appearances between all of those teams? It's like 1,000.
Yep.
It's going to be fascinating.
Will Wade.
Will Wade he's going to coach at all of them. He's going to take multiple jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to coach every fucking team. Him and Billy Donovan are going to be coaching 3 different teams at once. And maybe even Jay Wright. He'll be coaching from the CBS studio.
I was fired today, man. I'm on a good one. All right. And this wine did carry over from old Peter fucking Luger's.
Rod Strickland's gonna get the Indiana job. He won tonight. He beat Wagner.
Goddamn right. It started off with a bang because North Carolina A&T almost won this outright. Our handicap was so sharp on this motherfucker right here. A&T loses by 3. See what happens when you're not fixing the games. You can hang tough. How great are we, huh? Oh,
we're fantastic. Chris Mack is flirting with the job right now. I don't know which one because they've been dog shit the last 2 weeks ever since. And he's well connected. He coached at Louisville Xavier. He's got the field of 68 guys. They might be a fade for a little bit more. He's distracted, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I had a fire night even on the games I didn't bet. Like NJIT covering Maine. God damn it. We should have bet this. We should have bet this.
Yeah.
We did bet this though. Albany and the points. They won outright at Bryant by 5. What other podcast was on the fucking Great Danes getting this done? Huh? Your thoughts on these Great Danes?
This was a theme tonight. We had 6 first place teams go down. So if you were sitting in first place tonight, it wasn't a good night to be you here in college basketball.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Music maker saying drinking micheladas on occasion. Oh yeah, micheladas are fucking fire. It's hard to find them over here though. The good ones. You got to go buy the bullshit ones. Binghamton, the golf course. I think you joined me on this, right? I mean, I didn't bet this, but I fucking felt pretty damn good about this. I'm actually mad at my discipline to a certain extent because I was like, I should bet Binghamton. And I was like, don't do it, Colby. Don't do it. They win by 12 against Lowell. The golf course is hot right now.
Dude, we should have went like this and picked every dog in the 6 o'clock window because they went 4 for 4, and most of them won outright.
Yeah. Then I had the discipline to stay away from this, but I think you went in. Wilmington beats Delaware by 10. You bet that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I like Wilmington, man. It's a good team.
Then, I think you ate shit here with Towson against Stony Brook, lost by the hook, right?
Yeah, Towson finally doesn't cover. They've been absolutely rolling. So shout out to the Tigers, who remain in first in the CAA.
Yeah. Then Monmouth covered. We were both on Monmouth. I didn't bet it. It was just a good night. Even the picks, like Florida International taking down Sam Houston State. I was on that. I think you took. Did you bet this? Did you bet Sam Houston?
Yeah, I did. They fucking choked that goddamn away.
Yeah. But don't worry, because you got very fortunate when Ohio State banked in a 3-pointer.
Luckiest bet of the night. I don't know how the fuck.
Unbelievable. Maryland was up the whole fucking game too, dude. I had this. I didn't bet this, but I took Maryland. I picked Maryland, and I can't believe Ohio State won this game. Your thoughts?
I mean, to your point, Maryland outplayed them, led for 38 and a half minutes. I mean, sometimes better to be lucky than good. I'll take a lucky ass cover. Big win for the Buckeyes to stay in contention for an at-large bid. They got a lot of work to do, but they need to get that one. Tough loss for Maryland, man.
Yeah, Spoon's bet says William and Mary lost their best player to a non-contact injury before the game. We'll get to them in a second, but that's not good.
I didn't see that. Damn.
How about this one? I can't believe I didn't bet this. I almost went to this game. Campbell destroys Elon. Campbell is on fire right now. The Camels are like that video. They're just picking up people and just throwing them against the wall. That was Elon today. Dude, they're fucking these teams up, man.
I know.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: they're the best team in the CAA right now. No one wants to see this team. Every team's gonna lose by 40. Maybe Wilmington, but
them and Towson. I mean, they're behind Wilmington and Towson, but I mean, entertaining league.
Yeah. Shout out to Go Beeves, who's been riding Campbell ever since I showed that video of Campbell getting punched in the face and then taking the guy that punched him in the face and threw him through a wall. Great video. It's out there in the universe. Fucking New Hampshire, 79, UMBC 78. Didn't bet this, but what a huge win for those Wildcats. You didn't bet that, right?
No, but to my point, the dogs were fucking barking all over the board early.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you who was fucking barking. All right.
Bullshit team.
You go to the Spyro Sports Center, you better believe we're connected. We know that place like the back of our fucking hand. The Long Island fucking Sharks with a Malachi Davis with a double-double, almost a triple-double, 1 rebound away from a fucking triple-double, as the Sharks go into Staten Island and remind the college basketball world that they're the fucking team to beat in the great state of New York. Sharks and Lugas. Strick was there. I'm drinking this goddamn Cabernet. I don't know where the fuck it's from. I know it's Italy. It's somewhere fucking Italian. It's somewhere. I don't remember the year, but goddamn it, a win is a win is a win. 60. We put the clamps down. I talked to Strick before the game saying, Strick, what's going on? Defense been falling apart. He goes, I guarantee you we're holding this bullshit team under 50 points. And I said, done deal. Done deal. Made a bet with some schmuck in the parking lot. Boom. Sharks are back, cruising on in. The NEC, IC, who gives a fuck? We're winning the goddamn thing. I'm excited for it. Stonehill, you're next. What the fuck you gonna do, Stonehill? I know you're scared. You're fucking scared. You better be scared because we're coming to whoop that ass. Your thoughts on the Sharks domination and Luga's fucking rocking. We were playing everything today. All the fucking hits. Even we started off with the goddamn Tony Bennett going through his goddamn catalog. Sinatra, of course, every fucking time. We're going through all the hits. Your thoughts?
About time you guys got back in the win column. Thought you started to worry you weren't ever going to win again. I was like, man, this this turned into a somber story, but good win for the Sharks. Get back in the win column. No, they're not better than Central Connecticut.
We won at their bullshit New Britain. I can't believe you would back a team from New Britain. Good God. Bieniek, the Sharks, baby. Look, if I'm Michigan, you lose Dusty May, I'd take a strong look at Rod Strickland. By the way, we're talking former NBA coaches. He's the best goddamn one of them.
What's his record again?
At one of the hardest jobs before we all hooked up, before he came into Lugas with this golden plan.
Before he came into Lugas. Year 1, 3-26. Year 2, 7-22.
Year 3, 11-15. Fuck you. All right.
Why did
11-15
Why did LIU drop the Brooklyn from their name? Did they get canceled?
They didn't want to. They wanted Long Island. I don't know. It's a long story. A bunch of red tape. You ever get that shit? We deal with it in the waste management world. You got to go through a lot of fucking red tape. Don't worry about it. We're still the Blackbirds at heart.
Real talk, though. I came in to tell Mac that it was Noah Collier. He played 5 minutes in that Charleston game. Went down, grabbed his lower calf. So obviously not good there if it was non-contact. But somebody's saying that like they're not going to bet William and Mary because he's their best player. Bill and Mary plays.
They play like 10 guys.
10 guys at least 15 minutes a game, and Collier only played 19 and a half minutes per game. Yes, he was their second leading scorer, one of their better rebounders, but to me, just looking at the team, it doesn't seem like it's a conductor of the entire success of why William and Mary's been really good this year. So, yeah.
Whoa, at it.
But we'll see.
I don't talk that Bill and Mary bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. Look, they join the NEC. We'll take them fucking down too. But Rob Donaldson in the chat brings up a great point. They want to address your 8-13 record betting the Long Island Sharks games this year.
It's fraud numbers. It's like CNN.
Did you look it up? Did you look it up on television?
Rob did. Rob did. He DM'd me this like in the past week.
Yeah, you guys
how does Rob even
have data for a month because you couldn't get a win.
How does Rob even have that?
Because Rob's a fucking genius.
I mean, all my graphics are on Twitter.
Don't ask these questions, Bieniek. We're not diving into the man's personal life. All right.
I mean,
I was losing money.
Rob's the one diving into the personal life.
I launched an investigation, and then I got a couple $100 back.
There's an easy way to figure out what the actual record is if he just goes into Tally Site and sees what his record is on the.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know my record.
Not good.
Yeah, goddamn right you don't want to know. You're goddamn right you don't want to know, but we're keeping tabs on all that shit. Trust me.
You talked me into that Ponzi scheme the day after Thanksgiving, and they lost by like 36. I said, never again. These fucking pricks.
Let me tell you something. You can't get into Lugas at any time. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if your mother's there.
Rob, man, that's sick work. How do you have that much time in the day to do that?
He's a passionate college basketball guy. All right. And he dialed up some numbers. 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE does give out max record against the goddamn Long Island Sharks. You just got to dial, hold the 9 down for like 5 minutes. It's like the hidden track on the CD back in the fucking day. All right.
Thank God I'm a Big Blue Nation specialist and I call every game right of Kentucky or I might be in trouble.
Why didn't I bet Sienna? I knew my boy Jerry Mack was going to fuck up these Peacocks. I should have just trusted myself, but these Thursdays have just destroyed me lately. They won by 14 against Sienna or against St. Peter's. Then I like Northeastern against Hofstra. They win by 9. I'm telling you, if I would have bet every game on the fucking board, I would have been on fire tonight. I was still on fire, but I would have been up like. I would have been buying a Peter Lugas in every goddamn major city. Your thoughts on Northeastern taking down Speedy Claxton?
Typical Hofstra, when they're a favorite in their public, they always lose. When nobody picks them, they always win. It's the weirdest team ever. Good win, Northeastern. Well coached, Bill Cohen. I mean, we talk about him every year. I got a lot of respect for what he's built there and sustained there.
Yeah. Folks, want to tell you the college basketball experience. We're part of SGPN, Sports Gambling Podcast Network. So we are running a free squares pool for the Super Bowl this Sunday. $1,000 winner take all for the final score square. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares to sign up today. Sign you, your wife, your friends, your fucking cousins, your son, your daughter. It doesn't matter. Sportsgamblingpodcast.com/squares. Get in. And due to popular demand, if we get 200 entries, we will release another $1,000 free squares pool, all for free, folks. What are we doing here? We're also brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Yes, Super Bowl is going on. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Look, scoring touchdowns is the key to hoisting the Vince Lombardi trophy, and you have a shot to score big by betting on all of them at DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one place to bet touchdowns. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use that promo code SGP. Once again, that's code SGP for new customers. You get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 888. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. My bad. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 age plus. Eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 after issuance. For additional terms or responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. SGPN's proud partner Rhythm is the #1 AI-powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in just a matter of seconds. Look, you can sit back and copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard. I think you'll still probably make cash. But me, I like to build my own, and then Rhythm adjust around what I like, and it can do the same for you. They got NFL picks, they got NFL props, they got college hoops, they got NBA, they got everything over at Rhythm. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. All right. I like Silver Bullet calling you Robert De Niro and Deer Hunter. It's pretty fucking good. It's a pretty good comparison. If you have not seen fucking Deer Hunter, they don't make movies like that these days, man. Deer Hunter. I remember showing that to my wife. I don't think she's watched a movie with me since. Deer Hunter is a great fucking movie. They don't make movies like that anymore, unfortunately. What's the last movie is like that fucking badass? It just ain't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Like that, you got too many cooks in the kitchen these days. But that's a great fucking comparison. The Deer Hunter. That's what you're getting introduced as tomorrow night. You tried to get cute, fade your boy with Middle Tennessee.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Jacksonville State 77, Middle Tennessee 63. God, the discipline would have hit again. I wanted to bet this, but I was like, don't.
Discipline didn't work for you.
In a way, it really didn't. In a way, your thoughts on Jack State?
I got to stop doing this where I label a team as sleeper in the preseason, and then they live up to it. And then everybody starts hopping. I go, no, I got to fade them now. Everybody's on it. Dude, Jack State shot the shit out of the ball tonight. Like the shots they were making in that game. What was the kid's name?
Jaron Pierre. Yeah. Oh my God. He was wet. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Jacksonville State has a 2-game lead in Conference USA. Let's fucking go Ray Harper. That what a fuck, dude! And that place was lit. I mean, they showed the fuck up for that game.
Mac, you said you were going to try to go as many games in person during February to like, especially guys that you know.
Am I going to Liberty? Yeah.
February 27th.
Yeah, I'm going to the Liberty Jack State game. Jack State 16-29 from 3. They're not even a shooting team. They're a fucking athlete toughness team. Yeah, but no, I'm going to Jack State at Liberty in 2 weeks.
Great fucking game.
Yeah.
Bama won. He was a big fan of you. Who are we talking about? De Niro? What's going on here? I like this discipline, Dant. The discipline paid off here though, because I did not bet Ryder and fucking Sacred Heart crushed him by 12 points. My fellow countrymen, hopefully you bet on fucking Sacred Heart. Your thoughts on this one?
I didn't bet on anybody in this game. I didn't watch the end of it.
The discipline. No. Why am I doing JFK? The discipline also worked for me with Canisius. I'm saying had I taken Canisius, I would have lost. They were getting a gigantic number, but they didn't cover. I think they were getting 16 or 17. They lost by 18. So that's where the discipline was paying off.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the Twitter cappers fucking on Canisius today. I was like, oh, this can't end well. That shit. It's like Air Force the other day. I'm like, there's no way they'll hit. You can't. Those teams can never be popular. There's a 0% chance they'll hit.
Yeah. The discipline had me staying off the Oakland Grizzlies as Youngstown came in there and stuck it to them by 9.
Youngstown. Wow.
Yeah. What a year.
What a year Faulkner's done. I mean, and part of the Jared Calhoun coaching tree, they've just continued on. They're going to be a top 3 seed in the horizon.
Now the discipline did burn me in these next 2 because I picked Kennesaw State. Western Kentucky gets drilled by them by 7. I know you ate shit on this.
Tops are disappointing.
Your thoughts?
Tops have been disappointing. Great win, Kennesaw. They continue to overachieve in Conference USA. Is this their second year in the league, I think? No, this is their first. Yeah, they were in the A-Sun last year. So this is a nice step up for them this year. Way better than what Liberty did last year. Yeah. Liberty was awful in the transition year. Kennesaw, they've done a good job. I think they were more ready for the transition because of athletes. They have more athletes. Fucking Liberty was so white last year, to keep it very honest. Yeah. No, that's appreciate that honesty. That's the type of honesty you'll get on this show. Right? I could say sneaky athletic, but AKA they had a bunch of white guys that weren't very athletic. The type of honesty you're going to get on the show. We will ridicule someone that bleaches their face, despite, harsh criticism. But don't bleach your face with. Actually, you can bleach your face. Just expect us to make fun of it. Yeah. There we go. I can't believe that this. I can't believe I didn't bet this. I'm fucking bothered at myself. Jacksonville does cover against Stetson. I was on these Dolphins. Damn it. Your thoughts? We'll get to. We'll talk plenty A-Sun here in a minute. But this league is getting fun. Good win, Jacksonville. Way to take care of business. And then I did not. Wait, Justice Perfect. What's going on? What happened? Somebody died? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, man. Don't tell me that.
That's what the Bama 1 comment was.
Bama 1, send me a DM on Twitter at the Colby D if you can, if you have Twitter.
That's what I was like. Yeah. If this is true, just don't do it in the YouTube chat during a live show. Yeah. Like DM us.
Don't tell me that. Shit. Don't tell me that. I hope that's not accurate. Chicago State took down Mercyhurst. I lost this bet. I did bet on Mercyhurst. Chicago State has now a winning streak, and I must say, as someone who watched this whole game, Jalen Forrest was on fire tonight. Yeah, unbelievable. Your thoughts on this one? I don't know what to do with the transition, if that's accurate.
Yeah, it's got.
You know what I mean? Like I can't. I hope that's not real. And I don't even. There was no transition for that. If that is real.
Yeah. Damn.
Anyway.
Which game were we talking?
Chicago State's won back-to-back games now. I ate shit on Mercyhurst. I bet this.
Yeah, Spinelli. Spinelli with a big-time fucking win back-to-back now. Chicago State quietly 4-5 in league play. So, yes, they were 0-15 to start, but none of those counted. Preseason.
Yeah. And then Drexel drilled William and Mary. I picked William and Mary, but I had the discipline to not bet William and Mary. As you loaded up on Drexel, nice pick. 86-66. They get it done. Your thoughts on this one?
Good win for Spiker and Drexel. Tough spot for William and Mary. I mean, like Fanta was on the call the other night, and he said this is like the biggest win in like 10 years. I was like, well, we have to fade them the next game. I mean, I was at the game. It was a big win, and it was pretty lit in there. They had to fade them. So I love talking up these teams in the next game. I go, oh, we got to fade the shit out of them. I'm the king of that.
Dude, how sharp are we on this one?
Is that
Eastern Kentucky, 92.
Let's
Florida Gulf Coast, 74. My only regret is I didn't play the fucking money line. I thought about it. 92-74, they get it done. EKU is coming on. Dominating performance down there. In Fort Myers, double lock. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, we gave this out on a pregame show. Cap had it as his dog of the day. Tagged you in a tweet. Have you seen the A-Sun standings?
I did, based on you tagging me in that.
My God.
What is it, a 5-way tie?
Yeah, hold on. Where I got to pull it up. 5-way tie. I know it's at 8-3. I know it's obviously Gulf Coast. They dropped the game tonight. They were initially in first place. I know Jacksonville's in there. I know Queens is in there. North Alabama and Lipscomb all at 8-3. So you have those 5 teams, and then you got EKU at 7-4. So you have 6 teams separated by 1 game. This tournament's not a bullshit tournament where they play at some venue that's not even close to it's all on home campuses. So this race actually means something to get the home court.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
This league. Where would you rank this in your favorite leagues? Like
I got a lot lately, though. I feel like it is up there. I'll tell you this: it's ahead of the fucking Big Ten.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you got North Alabama and Austin Peay won't even shake fucking hands. Can we get that rematch on deck?
AAC sucks too, and I say this: I'm an ECU fan. That conference is boring. When you go across the goddamn globe, it's not appealing. Just like the Big Ten. ACC, not appealing with that. Really, the fun conferences. I mean, really, I'm a Big West specialist. I'm still a little mad at the Ivy for 2020.
Fuck yeah.
So I think we go Big West, Mountain West. I mean, I no particular order. Big West, Mountain West. Fuck, man.
Favorite actually, high major is Big East. Favorite mid major is Conference USA. Favorite low major ASUN. That's how I'd categorize.
What are we qualifying like the Valley as?
Mid major.
That's a mid major.
That's my favorite mid major.
Yeah, mine's obviously Big 12, and then what's Mountain West?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're better than the ACC.
Yeah, they're. I mean, a mid major because they're making the money of a mid major, but they're better than the ACC. So.
All right, so then I guess I got to change my fucking thing and take Mountain West as the ahead of the. I don't know. The problem is the Valley lost a little steam. They used to have Creighton and Wichita.
Yeah,
Loyola. You know what I mean? Like they lost some steam, but the Mountain West is about to lose some steam.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I can tell you this: A-Sun's high up there,
bro. And this is a reminder too. There's only 5 games. Or no, sorry, I can't do math. I'm fucking stupid. There's only 7 games left in the regular season for this league because they start their tournament a week early with the Missouri Valley. The championship goes on the same time as the Valley in the Big South. So yeah, this is going to be a fun ass.
Rob ranked as the SEC number 2. To me, man, like the games I don't really get up for. Like as a college basketball fan, like what does it really mean? Because 11 teams are going to be dancing in the end. All of them are making the their conference tournament, I believe. I think there's 16-team tournament. So I don't know. That's just my take. Maybe it's hot, maybe it's not. But
no, I kind of you got a lot of drama based off of like Chris Beard used to be at Texas, Rick Barnes used to be at Texas, Bruce Pearl used to be at Tennessee,
I feel
Calipari
like
used to be at Kentucky.
I feel like these teams are kind of just taking it the way that baseball does it. Just survive, don't get hurt, don't have too many major injuries, and get to the tournament. Then
wait till we get the Iron Bowl. Wait till we get the Iron Bowl.
Yeah,
when Alabama plays Auburn, that ain't going to be taken easy.
I mean, you've always got
fuck you up.
You have some matchups that have some juice, but when it comes to like ranking a conference second as my like favorite, I don't know if I've got that. Like the Big East, there's truly just like 2, maybe 3 at-larges, and other teams are scrapping to get those big guys because it adds to the resume. It is pretty regional. They're all basketball first programs. I have the Big East number 1 of like the high major conferences.
When is Alabama Auburn? Oh, next Saturday.
Michael, yes, that is wine. That's for a little fucking carryover from Luga's. It was a victory night. All right, we had the fucking creme brulee. Fantastic shit.
Yeah. 357 earlier.
They burned that shit at the table. They burned that shit right at the fucking table.
357 earlier. He donated $2 and he said, "Do they serve wine at Luga's?"
Yeah, goddamn right they do. And I'll tell you this: if Moneyline Mac had the balls to come in incognito, I would have taken. I would have taken that goddamn blowtorch on my creme brulee to his fucking face. All right, because that's what the Sharks have been doing to him all year.
Speaking of incognito, Ricky Fowler at the Waste Management Open wore a head-to-toe camouflage outfit.
This is going to be the power at Luga's next
AOD donated $420, saying, "Imagine asking for Michelob Ultra at the bar." That's obviously a shot at me.
Is your Mick Ultra on draft? Isn't that what you do when you walk into a bar?
Yeah.
You go up to the bartender and you're like, "Hey, honey, you serving Mick Ultra on draft or what?"
Yeah. I look over and go, "That guy likes something else." If he's ordering a fucking Ultra at a fucking bar.
And then our right goes, "Chris Mack called his team soft as shit after the win tonight. They have Elon on Saturday." Thank you guys for the donation.
Yeah, thank you. I agree. We lost Temple in double overtime. This game was insane. This place was actually, the crowd was actually a little decent in this game. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, do you know why? They honored Abdur Rahim tonight.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
They already did. I mean, why did they wait till now to honor him?
Yeah.
You know what was crazy is Mashburn's old man went to the game, but the young Mashburn didn't play.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, Vegas. How do we forget about this? The line reflected that. Vegas knew. This is what bothers me.
Temple.
This is what bothers me.
Temple.
It fucking bothers me, man, because Vegas fucking knew. How else would the line be like that? How else would the line be like that? No. I didn't see it on my things that I checked, at least. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Of course, the discipline did cost me here because I picked St. Francis and they put it on Lemoyne. How about the ending of this game? The discipline actually would have cost me on this one because did you catch the end of the Iona Mount St. Mary's game?
Oh yeah, Tobin Magic.
That shot going in. Bieniek, did you see this?
That was the luckiest shot ever. Why did he disappear?
I can't believe it went in. It's like the kid that throws. You're running out of bounds. You just take the ball and throw it behind you, and it goes in.
That motherfucker did not even see the rim where he was shooting. He just kind of goes, bing.
Unbelievable! What a way to lose a game. That's when you start a fight in the handshake line. You gotta, because there's just no way. You're like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
That was so fucking lucky. I don't know how the fuck that went in.
Unbelievable. But speaking of luck, your boy Dundee took the Fairfield Stags. I told you God loves Stags, and I took it on the goddamn money line. So when I saw my guy, can't remember his fucking name, hoist a 70-footer and hit nothing but net, didn't need the glass. Woo! Let's just say the neighbors might have heard me dancing around like a goddamn wild Indian. All right. I was starting a fire in the middle of the front yard. All right. It's fucking fantastic. This game, I can't believe it hit on the money. I thought it was gonna go to overtime, and I was like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. When that shit went in 70, I sounded like a fucking. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you, like my neighborhood, they're just not prepared for a guy moving from Venice Beach into this fucking neighborhood where people are golfing and shit. Goddamn, someone gave me shit about keeping my trash cans out in the fucking front of the. What the fuck's going on here? Isn't this America? What? Man, don't get me started. I just, but anyway, Fairfield money line hits. Watch out. Watch where you put your trash cans. This game, tell me you saw this game winner.
Yes. It was national TV. Fantastic game. They stormed the floor like they should have. Maris was another goddamn
incredible shot, man.
Oh my! I was like, oh man, they didn't even try and throw it down the floor. Oh my god, he made it.
Yeah, unbelievable, unfucking believable, man.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah,
good luck with your trash can.
Fucking, we've gone too far as a society. Like, are you really gonna give me shit about a trash can in front of my house?
What'd they say?
The worst part is it's anonymous.
Oh yeah.
They reported it to like the fucking, I don't know, the homeowners association. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate people. Because if I knew who it was, I would throw that goddamn trash can all over their fucking front yard. I swear to God, I would do that.
You'd be like the Omaha coaching staff.
Absolutely fucking yeah. I'll do a reenactment of that Omaha coach, but actually with the real fucking trash can. Ridiculous. The trash cans are. I have my car part, so they must have gone past the car to see the trash cans. Like it's not like I guess I probably took the car out, and then they saw the trash cans. But still, the fuck's going on in the world? Everyone's a fucking idiot. I can't wait for the apocalypse. I can't fucking wait. All right, the zombies come. You're not going to give a shit about your trash, and you're going to come to my house for water, and I'm going to say, fuck you. Fuck you. I know I won't, because I don't know who the hell's complaining. But it bothers me. It fucking bothers me. We ate shit on Morehead State. Oh my God. The chat was right. The chat was on SEMO.
Yeah.
The chat was on SEMO, and they were sharp. Because this was a massacre. Absolute massacre.
Talk about Morehead getting fucking humbled. They got beat by 30 and aren't even in first place anymore. What a win for SEMO to get back in this thing. 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're rolling. See, it's a shame they don't have a Lugas over there. See, I had the discipline to not take Montana State. I was watching this game. They took a 64-62 lead with 45 seconds left, but they lose by 5.
This team sucks.
Northern Arizona. Discipline.
Fucked it. I mean, how much was Montana State up in the first half?
I don't know, 7, 8, something like that.
I felt like they were drilling them. No, maybe they weren't. Yeah, that was frustrating. Felt like Montana State gave that game away. Like,
I wish I had the discipline to bet Tennessee State because I was considering it. They drilled Western Illinois. I see with the discipline would have. See, it did save me a few times because Fair Dick was catching a big number that I almost bet. I almost bet that fucking thing. But we did double lock Bellarmine. They lose by 7. Of course, they cover. But we did eat shit on UMKC against North Dakota State. You know, if I had one that I really am disappointed that I did not join, I felt very good about this one. Liberty destroyed La Tech. I know you were on it. Ooh. I picked it. It just didn't. I should have. I was just. If this was on a Monday or Tuesday, this was a lock. In fact, it was on a Thursday. I was like, I don't know about this. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah. Wow. Liberty looked good. This is one of my favorite plays. Getting them off a loss at home, national TV game. That was a get up, and they met the occasion. I mean, they drilled them.
Then the Montana Grizzlies. We were sharp as can be. Why was still doing Luga's voice? Montana, 86. Northern Colorado, 78.
Great play.
I mean, and then we took South Dakota State against the Tommies double lock. Cashed. Oh, man. Then I had a lock battle with Mac. He was with this UTA Maverick bullshit. Utah Valley destroys them by 20. Lock battle win for me. I needed that after yesterday. Your thoughts on any of those? I don't know. I mean, the Tommies one, I feel like we should talk about. Actually, that and the Northern Colorado one.
Yeah, like those were two under the radar. I hate that they were not on tomorrow's slate because those had first place implications. South Dakota State rallies from a deficit at halftime. They're one or two games back now of Omaha. Eric Henderson, great coach. I mean, we had him on the show. Great win over the Tommies, and then Montana. I mean, now they tie it up. Another first.
They
place.
whooped their ass, man. I watched that whole game. They
up like 20 in the first half, and they owed them one because Northern Colorado whipped their ass up in
Missoula.
Yeah. So now they split the regular season. Both teams tied. Probably get round 3 at the Big Sky tournament. That's a fun league, man. Big Sky's great.
You know, the Summit's up this year too.
Summit's a great league too. Yeah.
Some years it sucks.
I mean, like it's like the games are entertaining with these two leagues. Like it's not like the AAC. Oh my God, I gotta watch this fucking game tonight. Or the ACC.
Omaha 80, North Dakota 77. Did you bet this?
No, I should have bet North Dakota.
Oh God!
They have a new dance, and this thing's about to end because SportsCenter got a hold of it, and they're tweeting about it. So Omaha's on fade for sure now.
What happened here? Play this thing. YouTube.com/The College Experience.
It's great.
Just can they dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE? Fill that trash can up with action.
You went out.
His mic cut.
Yeah. Did it go out?
Fill that fill that trash can up.
No, I still think it's kind of lame.
SportsCenter tweeted them out.
Yeah.
It's time.
So it's definitely lame.
Yeah.
Right?
They were here, right here, and now it's going down.
I mean,
I
look,
I kind of like it with the coach's
rope.
kid getting in and doing a bunch of WWE moves now. I'm not even a wrestling fan, but I still think it's
just fill it up with real trash. Funny. It sells a lot better. Hey, Pete, I've been there before. He goes, dude, I'm an idiot. I took Montana State instead of Montana.
Oh God.
The worst is when you double bet again.
I think we've all done that once.
Yeah. The double bet, like on a Saturday slate, especially if you're consuming.
It's like, fuck, I bet this 3 times.
I've done that before where you're like, and then you lose. You're like, oh my God.
Or you're sweating out the wrong number. It happens.
Yeah. So Little Rock destroyed Southern Indiana. We did go in on this. Bad play. SIU drilled Tennessee Tech. Damn it, man. I should have listened because I would have bet this.
I'm usually money on OVC. I got my ass kicked in the OVC tonight.
Yeah. And then you got your ass kicked with Gardner-Webb because UNC Asheville is a factory.
I felt like this was the right side.
It was neck and neck for a long time, man. I watched this whole game. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of was frustrated. I felt good about it. I mean, Webb led for a majority of the first half. What I lose by fucking a point. And yeah, I mean, that's my analysis on it. I thought probably Gardner-Webb should have covered. And Asheville should have won by 4 or 5.
Our worst play of the night was UT Martin. You scored 51 points at home, you fucking losers.
I'm telling you, the OVC was ass backwards tonight.
3 for 18 from 3 at home.
Ugh. Pathetic.
Unbelievable. That was a bad play by us. I bet that. Portland State drilled Idaho. Glad I didn't bet that because I would have lost. South Dakota did take care of Denver, which I would have taken. I mean, I picked this correctly, but you ate shit on the Phoenix Pioneers there.
Yeah, Denver was fucking winning at the half, those pricks.
And then we called for this on the money line. San Francisco 65, St. Mary's 64. This probably the game of the night.
Yep.
Marcus Williams with the big game, the Wyoming transfer and A&M transfer. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, great win for the Dons. Finally got one of these big ones to go their way. Got drilled by them a couple weeks ago. Great spot catching them off of the Gonzaga game. Now, St. Mary's has got to be a little careful here. They got a 2-game lead, but they gotta go to Corvallis on Saturday. All of a sudden, you drop one, you let the Zags back into the race when you were just up 3 with 7 to go.
Yep.
Hey,
yep.
I was going to ask you this: the WCC, the Pac-2 members upgraded by coming over here. They get more exposure in this new league because they were buried on the Pac-12 network. I never saw Oregon State and Washington State ever play. Now in this new league, they're on ESPN or CBS Sports or hell, even ESPN Plus at night.
No, for me and you, 100%. But for their actual universities, no, man, they got destroyed. I was just reading the article and like how their financial differences.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually like tragic what happened to them. But yeah, I mean, for the LA fan like me and you,
and
I got God's eye here. But I mean, I got to load up like local TV in fucking Pakistan to watch the fucking Pac-12 network. So, I mean, yeah, it was a pain in the ass to get to, even with me. I even had access to it, but yeah. And I'll tell you this, man, what's Oregon State's chances of getting to the tournament here?
They got a shot, man.
Yeah.
They
went Saturday. They went Saturday. Like you could start having a realistic conversation.
Well, I think realistic conversations are going on right now. I think they're on the outside looking in still, but they are in the conversation for sure.
Yep.
Abilene took care of Utah Tech. We should have bet this. However, Gonzaga did not cover against LMU. I'm glad the discipline paid off there because I would have laid the 20.5 or 21.5, whatever the fuck it was. But we did take Sac State. I don't know how they lost this game. How did Sac State lose? When I was watching this, they had like a 7-point lead with 3 minutes left. They lose by 3, but don't worry. I didn't take the money line. I just took the points. Did you catch this game?
Yeah. Good game. Fun game. E-Dub should never be laying that number against anybody.
How the fuck they win that game?
I don't know.
Santa Barbara, I'm glad I had the discipline. This is probably the best discipline play of the night is because I was going to go in on Bakersfield. And the recent history of Santa Barbara against them, I was like, you know what? Let me back away. The Gauchos win by 6. I know you ate shit here. Your thoughts?
Yeah, fucking Bakersfield. They're a mess recently. They've lost like 5 in a row. But they're competitive in all these goddamn games.
Yeah.
They might be a chippy team in that conference tourney because they've lost a lot of close games recently.
It could be. Santa Clara won by 1,000 against Portland. Didn't watch a second of it. But we did have a lock battle here, buddy. Dundee with the win with UC San Diego against Riverside as they win by 20. First half, you were in that thing, man. First half. Big West specialist. It's my name on my desk.
Now we get the big one Saturday. UC San Diego, UC Irvine rematch.
Oh, yeah.
By
I
the
told
way,
you.
I looked it up on Oregon State. They are 12-0 against Q3, Q4. So there is no blemish here at like what people are going to be looking at on that bubble talk. They're currently 60th in the net, which isn't great, but at 16-7, you're in the conversation there. And they're 3-6 against Q1 and Q2, which is honestly better than some of the high majors that are in the bubble. So
save it. We're about to get to them.
Yeah.
Well, Southern Utah.
No,
we
haven't
Oregon
done
State Wazoo game.
Oh, you haven't done Oregon State? I thought you guys did.
No, they're the
Why
final
were you
game.
talking about it?
Colby asked the question. We haven't got to the recap yet.
Gotcha. Yeah. Rob saying 17-7, actually.
Southern Utah was the team that I wanted to bet last night. You talked me off it. They won fucking outright against Baptist. I'm very mad at the discipline on this one because
is a bunch of fucking frauds. My Lord.
Yeah. Northridge drilled Fullerton. We picked that correctly. Didn't bet it. I think I went undefeated in the Big West, by the way, today. Because UC Davis covered in overtime against your Long Beach State team. Now I didn't bet this, but
this is bullshit.
This is great.
I led the entire Long Beach led the whole game.
I watched the whole game. I watched the whole fucking game.
I mean,
dude.
it sounds like the Ohio State Maryland game. Colby could have had a complaint.
I didn't bet this though. The discipline, discipline came in.
Oh my God, this was ridiculous. I was watching this like, you've got to be kidding me, Long Beach.
Yeah. And then double lock Cal Poly. Big West specialist went undefeated tonight on the Big West plays. Now we did eat a pile of shit in the WAC with Tarleton State. Oh my God.
Gillespie's going to retire after that.
What the fuck? I will never understand this performance. How do you look that good and then that happened? So ate shit on Tarleton. Didn't bet the Washington State Oregon State game, but Oregon State magically kind of covered this. Was it 7.5?
Yep.
1 by 8. Nice hit for you there. And then I ate shit on Pacific San Diego. I laid the 3. They only won by 2. Fucking, they had their chances. I watched. I should never watch that game again. So let's talk about this Oregon State thing now.
Yep. Bieniek, come back. Now we dive more into the Beavs.
My fault.
No, you're good. Because we kind of jumped around. Yeah, I mean, nice comeback. 17-7 now. No bad losses. Got to win over the Zags. If they can get this one Saturday, what time's that game? Just out of curiosity. Is that a national TV game?
Probably late. Probably 11, if my guess is correct.
Yeah, I bet you that's the late night.
Oh, that's a great late night game.
You know, to your point though, Mac, I was thinking about this watching the game tonight. I was like, Oregon State and even Washington State, but Oregon State was winning the game. And I thought, man, the crowd's great. The crowd's great in football. Crowd's great in baseball. This might work out long term, being not in the old Pac-12, because you see Gonzaga and Spokane, and I feel like this is just far enough away where you can really be your own version of this. I could see a world where they're the dominant basketball program in the state of Oregon. I could see that. I don't know if Wayne Tinkle's the guy. I don't know what, but I was thinking about it, saying, well, basketball, by having a 68 team tournament that could turn into 96 at some point, unfortunately, you have a better shot at this than in football. That Gonzaga can happen. It can't really happen in football. Now it's starting to change with the 12 team playoff, but it's just,
My point, man, is I have seen more Oregon State games this year than I can ever remember.
Which helps the brand. That helps the brand.
You said never what like them and Wazoo were always buried on the Pac-12 network because they were below average Pac-12 teams. Now
it's not even below average. They didn't draw a huge number because they're small cities.
Yep. And now it's like how many times? I mean that CBS Sports Network game against Gonzaga, they had plenty on that. The St. Mary's game Saturday night, ESPN 2, 10 o'clock. I mean, I know it's not on ESPN, but it's on ESPN 2. And tonight was on ESPN 2. This Thursday night late window has been great for these two teams. I think for the brand, it's been really good. I know it's kicking their ass in football financially, but for basketball, I think it's been a pro to be in the WCC and play teams like Gonzaga and then St. Mary's.
Yeah, look, and I'm not saying this will definitely happen against Oregon, but I know Phil Knight's like 87 years old or something. Yeah. So my point is like, how long is that meal ticket? You know, because go look at Oregon before Phil Knight and Nike exploded. Now I'm sure he has some type of, I'm sure his family lineage will continue to donate money, but he's super aggressive. Like he's hands-on and try, where that's going to go away. The hands-on approach, I would imagine, would go away. So yeah, Oregon State is one you wonder. Washington State too. You wonder. Washington State could certainly be better than Washington. Long term in basketball in that conference. That Gonzaga's going to be the one though. But yeah.
How is the WCC like kind of? I guess because of the Zags and then St. Mary's, but it feels like they kind of own Thursday nights now.
I'll tell you this: the new Pac-12, as much as I'm upset by seeing some of these Mountain West teams leave, a conference that you're adding, so you have these WCC teams, / Pac-12, old Pac-12 teams, adding into the mix of getting San Diego State, Boise State, Colorado State, Utah State. That's gonna be a fun fucking conference, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some new rivalries, and I just, to my point here with how put a bow on it, I hope they get creative with the scheduling. We've talked about how there's a gold mine out there. Friday night, whichever league is going to take
7 fucking games tomorrow, dude. Tell me about it.
Whoever's going to take the fucking bull by the horns here and get in on that Friday night, even if it's the late slot, they're going to get good ratings. Monday night after the Big 12 and ACC do the challenge. Why can't you do a late night Big Monday triple header?
Why is there 7 games on tomorrow? Why?
I don't have that. And then I don't get why we don't play more games on Sunday night. I know football,
I don't understand it either.
Like, I just don't get it. You're passing up opportunities for standalone windows. Now, this Super Bowl is different. Like I get that, but
I don't.
But the other games, like, they're not as viewed as the Super Bowl. And regular season NFL, no way.
Dude, a lot of people, no bullshit. I know the Super Bowl draw is like a fucking ridiculous number, but a lot of people I know watch it because it's the only thing fucking on.
Yeah.
Right? Like they want to watch some type of sporting event on a Sunday. I know it's a cultural thing too. You want to see the commercials, all that shit. But I can tell you, I've been in multiple places, whether it's Southern California or whether it's here, where like my dad doesn't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. He's like, damn, why don't they put some other sports on? You know what I mean? Like
golf's on.
No, I said sports.
But Colby,
that's the most sport atmosphere golf has, is actually the Waste Management Open.
To your point, in the NCAA tournament, which games are the most viewed ones? It's the Sunday afternoon, like 5:00 game, because most people are winding down from their weekend. I'm going to chill, have a beer, get ready for the work day tomorrow. They gotta dive into that late afternoon, early evening slot more. None of this fucking just jam every game at 1:00. Throw some fucking 5 and 6 o'clock.
And most people, I mean, you can buy a TV for like $200 now.
Yes.
Like a big TV. Like most people have multiple TVs. All right. So
while we're on the soapbox, did you guys see that the Florida Auburn game, top 6 two top 6 teams in the college basketball landscape in their AP poll were moved from ESPN, ESPN2 to cater towards the Lakers because they just traded for Doncic. Yet Doncic is not going to play in that game. That's going to be on ESPN.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. What? The NBA plays in the afternoon now?
It was going to be Saturday at 4:00.
I fucking hate ESPN.
Yeah.
So who got booted off ESPN too?
Some SEC.
I don't know who got
Missouri,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah. I mean,
probably top 20, probably Big 12.
Yeah.
No, probably SEC. SEC's
out
got like 2 ESPN games going every single window, it seems.
Oh, it's Pitt in North Carolina. All right. Good decision, actually.
Shout out to John. You shoot golf. You don't play golf. Yeah, I did say that.
No, you play golf. You play golf.
Yeah.
Shoot golf is not correct term.
That's what I'm saying. You should be shooting golf. That's a sport. When you shoot, when you play, it's like you're playing fucking Jenga. All right.
You play football. You don't shoot football.
No, you're doing football. You're doing sport.
No, I've heard you say play football.
I think I fucked it up. Football. No, you're right. You're right.
I got to take a
But golf's a leisurely activity. Look, when you have majority of your golfers in their 60s golfing, stop.
It's only a leisurely activity because it's a very damn hard sport to pick up.
A lot of things are hard. Fucking Sudoku could be fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean it's a fucking sport.
Cheap.
All right.
Sudoku comes in your local newspaper. Are you taking a piss or not, Mac? We're literally talking about
Sudoku. Game balls, Mac. Fire away.
I'm sorry. I'm diving into the schedule on Saturday. I'm just seeing like how bullshit this is. I'll get it at the second ad read. Game ball. Eastern Kentucky, I think, gets the game ball tonight. To go into Gulf Coast and just smack their ass around, that was impressive.
Yeah. No, that's a great game ball. I'm going to say UC San Diego, these Tritons in a locked battle against Riverside, getting revenge. Game ball. Where are you going next?
The Dons. We took the Dons and we doubled down on them. We said that was not a reflective of San Fran St. Mary's the other week. They finally end this losing streak. Great win. They got to be on the bubble. San Fran's got to be in the discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. It sounds like someone can't golf or doesn't golf. Big difference.
I love playing golf. I love golf.
Yeah. I'm on the other side of that train, but I mean, more power to you. I just don't like something that tells me what I got to wear. Right. All right. There's a reason why I chose the entertainment industry.
Colby,
next,
known fashion model.
No, I'm saying as a comic, I got blacklisted in El Paso because a guy told me not to wear my fucking hat. A show promoter. We've talked about this before. All right. Look, if I wanted the office job, I would have taken the office job. Now, I'm not shitting on people with office jobs. I'm just saying. The dude does not abide. All right. Game ball to Ohio State.
Cornhole too, Helms. Yes, cornhole.
How the fuck did Ohio State win this game? I guess I'll give you a game ball. What are you doing here?
All right, I want to give it to another one of these underdogs that picked off a number 1 seed. Let's go Albany. Bryant was undefeated in league play. It went to Bryant and won outright, and that place was lit.
Yeah. I mean, that was impressive. Yeah, Spoon's bets. I fucked that up, by the way. I was trying to say it a different way. But yeah, I mean, John Daly also won. He was hammered. I read his fucking book. All right. Look, is it a sport if you can win when you're fucked up?
Hell yeah, baby.
100%.
And this is where someone references Doc Ellis. And this is where I say, yeah. Well, it was a different time. They didn't let black people play.
He picked the middle
they didn't let black people play. So it was like, of course, this fucking gigantic Red fucking
Sox
guy.
World Series team that had Kevin Millar and David Ortiz handing out shots of Jack before the games. Whatever it was. I think it was Jack.
Yeah.
Fun fact, John Daly was Bob Huggins' guest last weekend at the Fish Fry for cancer.
That's great.
I saw
That's
that on
great.
Twitter. I go, that's a great event.
There's only one guy in this world that I'm very entertained to see what kind of pants he's got on. It's John Daly.
Mm.
They didn't tell that guy how to dress. Colby.
Rip Sigs on the courts too.
At some point they did. After he got super famous, they changed it. Look, golf is a good old boys fucking club. All right. And I don't want to be a part of it. All right. So you have it, Bieniek. All right. You go make they say the most business gets done on the golf course. All right. I'll never know. All right. Which is why I'm doing a show in a fucking garage right now. All right. So
you're fucking in your fucking.
But I can live with that. I can live with that. All right.
You got a bad driver. You keep topping the shit out of it.
Hey, more power to anyone that likes golf. I'm just telling you, I don't like it. All right. If it makes you happy, isn't that a song? Right. If it makes you happy, then more power to you. All right. I just don't. OJ loved the golf. Great guy, huh? There's some other horrible people that like to golf too. Let's talk about tomorrow. Guys, I gotta get out of here. I told my wife I'd be done by 2 a.m. It's 2:25.
Read the second ad real quick.
Yeah,
folks, want to tell you, the college golf experience is brought to you by Edge Boost. SGPN has partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for bettors. An Edge Boost card allows you to avoid the hassle of having your card denied at Sportsbook, which we've all been there. DFS sites, sweepstakes sites, racetrack, or casino. Plus, you can earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using your Edge Boost card. And you know your money is safe because the card is FDIC insured, baby. And the best part is no credit checks. They're not going to know that goddamn you owe everybody in the goddamn state. All right. It's completely free. Edgeboost.com. I'm sorry. I'm not .com. Edgeboost.best. Bet. God damn it. Edgeboost.bet. Promo code SGPN. That's edgeboost.bet. Promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. The big game is happening this Sunday between LaSalle and UMass. We're excited for it, but Underdog has you covered. And also, the Super Bowl is happening. New customers get a Travis Kelce free pick if you sign up before the game. So hop on over there, sign up. And when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first-time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back on the Golf Gambling Podcast. That cooking sherry, that shit gets you. It's got that sugar. Goes. People don't know that shit. It's like mimosas. They'll fuck you up more because that sugar. It's going in your blood. It's going in your fucking blood, man. Hits you super fast. Start acting like a jackass. Yeah, I don't know. USC's in West Lafayette. Taking these Boilermakers. This guy's out. Look, he's got the hammer. He's building fucking trains. And he says, I can take the basketball through my legs. I'm all over USC here, and I'm seeing 14 out there right now, by the way. I mean, not everywhere, but there is a 14 out there. Yeah, I'll take USC. Let's go. You in?
Yes. USC second leg of the road trip. Stayed out there practicing Mackey already. I think that they're going to lose, obviously. I'm not going to pick them to win on the money line, but I think they're going to lose by 9-11. So I will take Purdue to win and lock up SC to cover.
Yeah, and Marcus, Desmond Claude is game time decision, I thought, right? Is that official that he's out now?
Who even knows anymore with these
yeah.
votes? Nobody does.
USC plus 14, double lock. Next, we go to the UD Arena where I am locking up Dayton outright against VCU. You in?
Yes. Anthony Grant is always good against VCU. You're getting Dayton off a shitty home game. You're getting VCU off great road game or home games at the Siegel Center. Game's out there. Let's go. Lock up Dayton. Dayton wins.
Double lock on these Flyers. Fly on.
Nice.
Let's go. Next up, the Palestra. Gonna be rocking because Princeton's coming to town. They're laying 7.5 points. Last time they scored 105 points on Penn. Penn's defense is still 350th in the nation.
Princeton fuck them up here though.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay it.
Lay it. Bet it. What else are we gonna do on a Friday night?
I guess. Yeah, only 7 games. Princeton minus 7.5. Yeah, I know it's a rivalry game. The Johnnies are heading into stores to take on the UConn Huskies. Back-to-back defended champs.
$2 Miller Lite night.
Yeah.
Miller Lights twist up in honor of Cliff Robinson. Rest in peace. No, Rob, there's no Friday discipline. It's only a Thursday thing. Friday, I do okay. I
Bet
do
them all.
okay. Yeah.
You don't have to think about which one you're locking.
It's
Lock
a
them all
Thursday.
up.
It's a Thursday thing. Give me UConn minus 2.5. I think it's all about the spot. It's all about the spot. I like this fire ass logo. I think it's a spot. I'm on the Johnnies long term. Me and Rick will be at Peter Luger's, but I think right now we got to take UConn minus 2.5 because this place is gonna be on fire. Mac, what are you doing here?
It is gonna be lit. Yeah, I mean, this has been a fascinating build up to this game just because UConn's first national championship, they beat Iona, Rick Pitino. Last year, the Johnnies fought and gave UConn their best game, I thought, in the Big East semifinals. I don't want to hear any UConn fans bitch about Big East is out to get them. They got a week off while St. John's got fucking Marquette. Spot, situation, crowd's going to be rocking. Give me the best fucking coach in this sport. Give me the fucking Johnnies outright in fucking stores. Let's go, Johnnies.
I'll be honest. I will gladly lose my money with the Johnnies winning.
Give me the best coach.
I will gladly lose my money with the Johnnies winning. However, I will battle you with UConn. Bieniek, what side you on?
The under.
That's a good one.
In stores, Connecticut is bottom 30 in tempo. And even though St. John's top 60 in tempo and they like to run offensively, they're not afraid to lock your ass down defensively. The last 3 games for the Johnnies have all been in the 60s. The Cocktail Napkins got this number at 138. I really like this play. I like the under here a lot.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
We got a battle in stores. Mac on the Johnnies, Dundee on the Huskies. All right. St. Louis is in Philly taking on St. Joe's. St. Joe's is laying 6.5. I can't do it. I just can't. I will lock up. I will say this. They are way better at home, but I'm locking up St. Louis plus the 6.5. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna lock up St. Louis. They beat them already this year. I think it's a bad matchup for St. Joe's, who's fraudulent. And St. Louis stayed out on the road. Already familiar with the gym. Let's go. Catching a big number.
Double lock on the Billikens. Bieniek, you with us?
I'm also taking you another total. We're going under on this one as well. Cocktail Napkins got this one at 138.5. I don't quite love this one like I do the UConn game, but small slate, dove into the totals more. And in this one, what sticks out to me a little bit is St. Louis on the road hasn't done as well offensively, not quite as efficient there. And St. Joe's, I don't know how legit they are. I mean, we've always said this about Billy Lang teams, and they're going to play fast, but I don't know how many points they're scoring as well. I like this game as like a high 60s, low 70s winner, and give me the under 145.5.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, Mac, where are you at on the totals here with I'm a bit let me just say I'm a bit shocked, but it turns out the score.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out. 2 points right there. There's your goddamn score. Goddamn cats crawling up trees. 5 times 5 is 25. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Only 130 points scored in the first matchup between these two, for what it's worth. St. Joe's won on the road.
All right.
Or sorry,
okay.
St. Louis won at home.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was talking about.
I don't know what I want to do for the total. I'll side with you, Noah. Let's go.
Yeah. San Jose State's in Boise. This is too many. I'm seeing 14.5 right now. Too many points. Give me my Spartans. Lock it up. 14.5. Let me tell you. You know who's on deck for the Broncos?
San Diego State.
Oh yeah, this is a great spot to get Sparty. Boise wins by 3. It's not even. This could be a game with 2 minutes left here. What are you doing here?
It's a trap. Boise's gonna kill them. I think. I'll lock battle you. Why is this line so big? Boise runs them out in elevation here.
What's Boise's elevation? It ain't that fucking high up.
Yeah, those fucking pretty boys from Cali don't want to go up to Boise.
We'll see about that. We got a battle. Dundee on Smarty. Back on the Broncos. All right, then. Last but not least, the most entertaining team in college hoops. Save Mart Center. Utah State heading into Fresno, California. 12.5 I'm seeing right now. Utah State laying 12.5.
Hilarious.
I think we should bet Fresno.
They did. Now, I will say they did give them a hell of a game in Logan.
Well, and Utah State, Colorado State's it's like a mini rivalry. I feel like that Colorado State's main rival is Wyoming, but I feel like Utah State would be their second. That's on deck.
I'll take the dog in this one. Yeah. Give me Fresno in the points.
Let's go. Fresno, double lock, 12.5. Go. And that is our show. The best wagers of the night. What are we doing on a 7-game slate? 2?
I got 2. Under 141.5 in St. John's, UConn, and under 145.5 in St. Louis, St. Joe's. We hate points tomorrow.
My 2. I'm going to take it at Dayton to win outright against VCU. And I will take you to Sparty covering that big ass number against Boise State. Mac?
Yeah, I love Dayton. Friday night, that place is going to be on fire to get back into this A10 race. And I know the spot and everything favors UConn. Everybody's back on the wagon after they beat Marquette. Pitino's had this fucking one circled all offseason. They're going into stores and they're going to fucking win outright on $2 Miller Lite night. Let's go, Johnnies.
Folks, give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Like, subscribe, follow, all that shit. All right. YouTube.com/The College Experience is the home to watch the show. If you want to see my stupid face, you can do that. But we'd appreciate subscribing and liking or whatever the fuck. Helping. How about this? Help us help you. Yeah. Check out the College Baseball Experience. A bunch of previews out. Season goes into full swing in 1 week. 1 week. Check out the college football experience. Got some coaching news podcast out. The schedule. We're going to break down all the schedule stuff in the next week. So all the schedules for the power conferences came out. The Conference USA released. So we will talk about all of that. Also, check out the FCS college football experience. Check out the sports gambling podcast. Yeah, Ryan and Rush show. Check out that pregame show for the college basketball experience. Obviously, that's what that one is. If you're not checking that out, you're all fucked up. But yeah, till next time. Appreciate you tuning in. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
I lost a bet on the Super Bowl, so I had to dive in and crawl around through the snow. Don't believe me? Believe me, there's a video. We made it to promote March 5th and then we did the show. Before March, there was a winter to be lived through, and snow fell on the DC metropolis. In some other cities, this wouldn't be big news, but where I live, it felt like an apocalypse. Not the kind where zombies are the wrath of God, but the kind where Mother Nature doesn't laugh it off. I didn't laugh at all. I saw the sky smoking the blunt, now waiting for the ash to fall. Traffic stalled for a few weeks. Capitol Hill of snow taking up a parking space. A couple notches on the beltway ain't unique, but higher in freezes get more than your heart to race. I mean, the rats were frostbitten, they lost it, risking their lives just to make it to the office. Exhausting, caustic, cold front rose up through the mid-Atlantic and did its damage. Detected barely, didn't expect a camera and brought a gun to a snowball fight. I know my rights in the season of mood swing. Some of us winning, some of us losing. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter, so I can stay warm with you. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm.